audio check. I think that's right. Hello everyone, it's Ryan here. Very late stream, so I might not be as loud, so apologies if my audio is not great. It is approaching 2 o'clock in the morning. Basically finished watching the football downstairs and realised I hadn't actually started installing this back on my Xbox, so it only came back on like 20 minutes ago. I mentioned in my WWE stream earlier that I wanted to do the Australian Grand Prix, and I was like, I'll either do it tonight or I'll do it tomorrow after work, but I have to be up early on Saturday, so I'm working 3 PM till 8 PM tomorrow, so I thought I can get it in now, get it done for about 3:30ish, and then sleep till like 11, whatever. Like I said, it's approaching 2 in the morning, so I'm not going to be as loud. And I do believe with this, they're not releasing a new one apparently. They're just going to do an update for F1 25, because as you see on the left, it says Road to 2026. So I think that's what they're doing. I have not touched this game in however many months it is. Pretty much got it when it came out, finished it in 2 weeks, and that was the last I touched it. Basically, actually, I tell a lie. Last time I played it was about 5-6 months ago, because I did the Italian Grand Prix. Yeah, I've never done the Australian Grand Prix in full, because most of the time the games come out in like July time, so they're really like halfway through the season. So I'll always do Canada, I'll always do Britain, Austria, and then Italy. Like Monza is the only one that I like doing. So yeah, basically just have to do a bit of navigation around this. I completely forgot F1 World was a thing. I don't remember what survival challenge was, if it was a thing. I don't know if it was a new thing they added and I've just completely missed it. I completely forgot how to get into like just racing. I forgot you have to go into F1 World. So yeah, so basically I'm just going to get to it. What have I done? Complete the fans, don't really care about them, thank you very much. So solo multiplayer events, it's not even that, it's Grand Prix. Yeah, so I think what they're going to do is basically there's just going to be like an extra category here that's just F1 2026. So going to be in Australia. Yeah, and I forgot there's different liveries for it. Who am I going to be for Australia? Oh, I know. I'll be Oscar Piastri. Let me just see if there's any other fancy thingy switches. Best livery of last year was this one. I'm a bit torn on this year's lot because obviously McLaren's the same. Red Bull, they've changed the type of paint so it looks quite nice. Ferrari's a bit more classical. Aston's mostly the same, Alpine's the same. I think Haas might have the best one, because they've switched the black and white around and it looks really nice. Can't remember too much of Racing Bulls. Williams has just got like an extra bit of light blue on it because they've got the Barclays sponsor now. Obviously Kick is now Audi, and then obviously got Cadillac, which isn't too bad. It's a weird half and half they've gone for, but I'm going to be McLaren for this one, and I'm going to put them in the chrome one. Not that I'll see it because obviously I'm going to be driving thing. Yeah, and I also obviously when I loaded the game I realised the 3 cover stars. You got Carlos Sainz, you got Oscar Piastri, and you got Ollie Behrman. Obviously Hamilton was on the special version. And I'm sort of thinking it's like what they're going to do for F1 26. And I think they'll basically have if they're to have any three that are different, I think they'll go Leclerc, Hadjar, and Leclerc, Hadjar, and maybe Antonelli. And I think they'll release a Champions Edition which will have Norris as the cover. But that's what I'm going to go for. So Leclerc, Hadjar, Antonelli, and then Norris for the Champions Edition. Yeah, right, weekend structure, full, doing no practice, doing no qualifying, just straight to the race. AI level 60, yeah, we'll go for that, because like I said, it's been a while since I played it. Weather dynamic session start time realistic. Rules and flags on, it's fine. Red flags increased. Safety car increased, pit top experience immersive. I'll make that broad. Do I make it broadcast? Yeah, let's just make it broadcast, shall we? Yeah, basically try and increase them, see if stuff happens. Rewind, surfer realistic, low fuel mode easy, race starts manual. Car damage reduced, standard collisions on. I think that'll be it. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. It's been quite a while since I played this, so see where I start with this one. Apparently it's like some Australian curse. Obviously, like it sort of happened to Piastri last year as well. I think like an Australian's never been on the podium or something. Obviously, Doohan crashed last year. Piastri spun out. I think he finished out the points or like 9th or something. Right, let's see where I'm starting this time. I'm going to predict 4th.
So let's get this season underway. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously.
I think Australia's one of my favourite ones. It's Australia and Canada, I think, are my 2 favourites. And yes, I will be getting it because I live in the UK. The race starts at 4 in the morning, and I got up for it last year, and I'll get up for it again this year. Even though I work Saturday, I don't care. I'm getting up at 4 to watch the first race of the season, especially with the new regulations and everything.
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position. And
that's not realistic, is it?
Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell, Piastri,
yeah, I guess 4th.
and Verstappen, Tsunoda, Antonelli, Albon, and Fernando Alonso.
Apparently Aston might struggle this year. Apparently their car's not even suitable to drive.
Ocon, Colapinto, Ollie Behrman, and Nico Hulkenberg. Bortoletto and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Let's get this race started. God, it's been so long. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued to see how the new regulation kicks in. Because apparently Mercedes are the favourite, and then I think they said like Ferrari or Red Bull are probably second quickest. You know, we won't know up until the first race, I guess. You know, we thought last year McLaren would run away with it. They did constructors wise, but when it came to the championship, yeah, Max certainly pushed them to the end. But yeah, we'll see what happens this year. It'll be fun. Then obviously you get the whole mid-season chaos as well. Just trying to think what to talk about. Obviously, like, one of the big things is Cadillac is now in. I'm intrigued to see how they do. They might not finish last if Aston Martin don't sort their stuff out. It's sort of mad, isn't it? Because obviously Adrian, the big story was Adrian Newey went to Aston Martin. They're like, right, well, here comes a championship winning car. And they're the worst one, you know. But who knows? Like, most things could just be a ploy at the moment. Like, until they get on the track, we don't know. Apparently Hamilton's happy with the Ferrari, but we saw how last year went for him. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time, and I think up until maybe 3 years ago, I wasn't massively fussed about F1. Like, I enjoyed watching it. Like, I'd watch it if it was on in the afternoon. I think it was mainly because when I worked, I just didn't have the time to watch it. So I just sort of didn't like fall out of love with watching it. It was sort of just like I never had the time to watch it, so I'd catch the highlights afterwards. Obviously, enjoyed the games, as you can see. But I think I've really started getting back into it a bit more, especially now that there's a new regulation change. So it feels like a new era, if you will. It'd be one of those things. It'd be mad if, like, because it's been like 19 years since Ferrari last won the world title. Like, it'd be mad if they suddenly become top contenders again. They were meant to last year, and that fell to the wayside. You just never know. Williams could make their way back up. They were very impressive last year, but again, new regulations, they might fall back down again. I think what's exciting about this year is, yeah, everyone's on sort of a evenish playing field, like completely new regulations. You know, Mercedes dominated the hybrid one mostly.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
But yeah, you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Should be good. I think Drive to Survive might have helped a bit as well. We're getting back into Formula One properly. Although I did binge watch season 8, I think it was, the one that's just come out the other day, or like last week. Wasn't, I don't know. I think it's now that they know the cameras are there and stuff, they're being very restrictive, and it's sort of like, you know, like those reality shows where they're basically like, right, we're going to send you here, here's what the story is, just go with it. You know, it's sort of just like, oh, okay. And it's one of those things as well where it's like, if you watch F1, you can tell when they've used audio clips from a different race to try and build up this tension, and it's sort of just like, it doesn't work because I know what that audio was from. It wasn't from there. It was from here. You know. Yeah, this actually didn't happen. It actually happened here, and yeah, out of context, it looks bad because you've done this. And it's sort of just like, I don't know. It was just one of those things where it's sort of like, I think the more you catch on to it, the worse it gets. Like, I think that's why I sort of didn't watch like WWE Unreal, because that'd be the same thing. It's sort of like, oh, you did this, therefore this happened. It's like, well, he didn't, because if you actually watch it, this is what happens. You know. So, like, I get it's meant to be for like people that don't watch Formula One. It's to hook them in. But I've noticed it with a lot of stuff. It's like F1, WWE, football. They're trying to like make these stories up, like fabricate, not like fully fabricate stories, but basically they put little twists on certain stories to get the average person interested. And they don't care about long-term viewers because they just want more and more new eyes onto it. Is someone out? Oh, it was Hamilton. I thought he was going a bit slow. Well, there's Hamilton's look for you. Start on pole, out after lap 4. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I think it's sort of like, yeah, you get, not made to be an idiot, but basically like
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
to have the audacity to be loyal to a sport or to like actively watch something and take notes. Like, how dare you put your time and effort into our show? How, like, you know, it's such a weird thing. I don't know. I think maybe it's just from being like a wrestling fan. It's all just like, if you know your history, it's like, don't try and tell us how your history works, because we've watched it back. You know, we've been watching it for so long. We know your history better than you do. So don't try and say that this is what happened back then, because we know full well what happened. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Maybe I'm just being nitpicky, but yeah. I think it's sort of just like, you know, with like Marvel, like I guess like Marvel movies, but like superhero movies and stuff. It's sort of like you get your intelligence insulted for actually following the plot of the movies and then pointing out plot holes later on. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, which one was it? I think it was like if you watch Formula One, I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably do. Like, do you remember when Max Verstappen came from 17th to win, and everyone was like, "Oh, he did it through this and that," and it's like, am I the only one that remembers that everyone pitted, he didn't, and the two Alpines, and then a red flag happened. He got a free pit stop. You know, like, I know it's still impressive that he won and everything, but he still got a free pit stop. If he pitted and then it was a red flag, it would have been very different. And then I feel like last season, and like it wasn't in Drive to Survive at all. I think they're gonna try and sweep the whole Italian Grand Prix under the rug, like with the whole Lando and Oscar switching positions. Because realistically, that switch of positions is what got Lando the world title. Yeah, like, I'm not saying in the fact that, like, oh, he was lucky to get the world title, because, you know, considering he won, what, 7 or 8 races, it's not really, like, obviously look into that. And obviously he has had a few moments where he went off and all that stuff. But I think I was just more annoyed the fact that that switch in the Grand Prix, because they messed up his pit stop, which wasn't Oscar's fault. That is the points that won him the title. I think if he won by more, so like, let's say we got to the last race and he actually won, and I'm like, okay, fair enough, he won by like 12 points. Yeah, that's fine. It's the fact it's those 3 points is how he won. It's a bit like, oh, you know, yeah, obviously it's such a weird thing. You know, we get a British world champion that's not Lewis Hamilton, and we're fucking moaning about it. I think it's just one of those things where I think McLaren did it to themselves. They became their, like, obviously they were dominating the season, and then they tried to be too nice with having 2 world title contenders, and it just doesn't work. And then it was weird because obviously we had, like, Max has won 4 times in a row, and they're sort of like, oh, thank God Max isn't winning. And then Max starts winning, and now we're all like, God, Max, you can actually do it. Like, it was such, like, that's sort of how bad McLaren made the season. The fact that Verstappen was like the hero, like Verstappen was the underdog, like the 4-time F1 world champion was the underdog. So I don't know. It's just yeah. If he wins this year, legitimately, I'd be like, cool, great. You know, I think McLaren just sort of soured last season. That's all. But I've got no idea who's going to win the world title. I think the favourite's Russell. Like, I think people think Mercedes are back to, like, are going to be back to winning ways, because apparently they've got it sorted. Obviously, like, we had practice where I think Mercedes were quickest, Red Bull were quickest, Ferrari were quickest. I think Norris was quickest one point as well. So, but again, testing's testing. You know, we won't know what actually happens until qualifying and the race. So I tell you what, even though it finished in December, early December, it has felt like a long wait. I don't know what the worst wait for is, like if it's for the Premier League season or if it's for F1 now. I think maybe F1 because with football we've got the benefit of there's normally some like summer tournament. Like obviously this year we've got the World Cup. I don't know. I think it just depends how this season goes. If it's just another outright dominance, I think I'll probably tune out a bit. I think that's why I tuned out for a while, because obviously Hamilton just kept winning, and then Verstappen just kept winning, and it was all just like, oh, okay. But, you know, who knows with this new regulation what will happen. I say I'm not even 10 laps in, I started yawning, but to be fair, it is like probably about 2:15 now. I gotta try and teach myself as well, when I do these longer streams like this, that I don't just pretty much like I have been doing for the past 15 minutes, so basically spend so much time rambling at the beginning that I get to the middle and I've run out of stuff to say. Wait, where's my pit time? 21 and 37, so I think I'm on a one stop.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I keep forgetting I've got that set to manual. There was one of the Formula 1 games, I think it might have been 22, where you had to like use enough energy to power a light bulb or something, some bollocks like that. And honestly, it was the longest achievement ever, because I think you had to do like 3,000 and something laps to do it. So essentially, that is doing 60-ish of these races. If I was to just do Australia full races, I'd have to do about 60 of them. Oh, so after I finished my WWE stream, I basically said I was going to do this one, and yeah, that's basically why I've installed it and doing it now. But free to play this weekend is Sonic Cross Worlds.
Fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
Sure. So yeah, so I don't know if I might do a quick stream of that on like Sunday night or something. Because like I said, it's free for the weekend. I've been playing it for like the past 4 or 5 hours. Sorry, yawning again. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. I don't know how I feel about it. I like the idea of like obviously going to the different dimensions and stuff like that. But I just feel like, I don't know, it could just be me, but the racing games have sort of got worse as they've gone on. So like, I enjoyed All Stars, like Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, and then All Stars Racing Transformed made it even better. And then Team Sonic Racing was fine.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start
And then
moving
yeah,
away.
this one, it's all like, it's still really good. Like, plays really well, looks really nice. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think I missed the whole, all the extra Sega characters and having the Sega soundtrack and all that stuff. And now I think that it's just Sonic and it's sort of like slight remixes of certain songs. It's sort of just like, oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, maybe once I start playing more and unlocking more stuff, I might enjoy it a bit more. But yeah, I think it's like £60 normally. And with it being free this weekend, I think the discount's like 40%, so it's still like 37 quid, 38 quid. So I'm like, I like it,
Okay, we're
but
boxing this lap.
not that
Give us
much.
the best in lap you can.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that there's actual driver radio sometimes. So yeah, probably start using it up because I'm going to be pitting soon.
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
I can't remember if I have it where I have to do the speed limit myself. Oh, it does it for me, that's fine. Great bit of stop. 2.9? Oof. Almost a 3-second curse.
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Oh, right behind Verstappen. Got the overtaking DRS. Round the outside. Got him.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
Well, it didn't take long to get my lead back.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.9 seconds.
I'm actually going faster on these tyres. I might actually use the overtake to see if I can set a new fastest lap. So I wouldn't be saying they're doing that.
Good
I'll
job.
take
That
that.
was the fastest lap of the race so far.
So it looks like no one else has pitted yet. Oh yeah, just noticed both the Red Bulls are on soft tyres. I'm guessing one may pit a lap after the other, or they might try and get both of them in at the same time. Yes, there could be people outside the top 5 pitting already, and obviously I won't realise, so...
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Keep forgetting about it. I think I used to have it on like automatic before, but the thing is it would just like run it out all the time. Or it just wouldn't use it when I wanted to. Oh, Verstappen's pitted. Completely blanked that one. So into my next pit stop, lap 34. You'll actually be like lap 26 or 27 instead. So he got on the softs again. Must be going through I guess it would be a 2-stop, wouldn't it? So it'd be like soft, soft, hard, I guess.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Sonoda's in the pits. Jesus, messed that one up.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
I'll take that, thank you. Purple sector 1. Gotta get myself another fastest lap here. See if I can get it under 1:23. Yeah, that was a bit corner cutting, whoops. We'll have some DRS to boost now. Or not. Ah, slower, bloody hell. Oh, Norris is in the pits.
Lando's in the pits. Lando in the pits. We've got Behrman, Lawson in Caution, caution.
signs. Oh, someone else out. Oh, Colapinto. Someone's pulled up.
Okay.
Oh, Hadjar's out.
Hadjar. Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
The
Green flag.
Hadjar retired at Australia last year as well. It was a very rough start for him. Didn't even get past the first turn and he spun out, wrecked his car. And I think it's safe to say he had the best trajectory, I guess is the word. Like, started off with a DNF, doing alright, ends up with a podium in a Racing Bulls, in Zandvoort, which is very impressive. It's probably what got him the Red Bull seat, and obviously that and Lawson and Tsunoda were rubbish in that car. Like, Antonelli was already on a high pedestal, like he's driving for Mercedes. It's a bit, I know they technically count Lawson as a rookie, but I think he had about 13 races under his belt. It was his first proper full season. He retired as well halfway through the race, spun out, broke his rear wing. Ozzy Doohan crashed out after the first couple of laps. I think it was like half the first lap or something after the restart. Who are the other ones? Behrman was solid, I think. I think he got 4th in Mexico or something like that, which was pretty cool. And obviously Bortoletto, you know, he's had a few solid finishes, I think. Obviously this year, I think it's just Lindblad for Racing Bulls now. He's the only rookie.
Seeing a lot of tire deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
I fucking caught it, didn't I?
Copy.
I said it'd be about lap 26 where they go, oh, tyre degradation. Oh, Alonso's in 4th. Probably hasn't pitted yet. Though if he hasn't, he's doing very well on those softs. Oh, he pushed it forward to lap 29 actually.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I will use it when I want to, thank you very much. Not even halfway through the race yet, bloody hell. Just gonna take a quick drink. Sorry, my throat was getting a bit dry. Forgot to take one during the pit stop. I normally use the pit stops to have a quick drink and everything like that. Oh god. Let's put it back here, shall we? Right, first slip up of the game. I probably could have carried on, I was that far ahead. Say, how far is Alonso pushing those softs?
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Plenty more back markers. What position was Bortoleto? Was he 12? Right, so next lap is pitting. Signs in 10th. I did not take that corner well at all. I still don't even pit window. I like 29, so yeah, halfway through.
In this lap, push now. Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
I'm pitting this lap so it doesn't matter. Or they are quite orange, aren't they?
Pit now, pit now.
I'm getting there, don't worry. Bloody hell.
tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Is Alonso still on those softs? He must have pitted at some point. I'm just impressed he's 5th. Sorry, he started 10th. I think so far we've had what? Hamilton was out on lap 4 and then Hadjar was out like around lap 20ish. Oh, there's Sonoda, there he is. Yeah, I did kind of cut that corner a bit. Turned a bit too early. Right, who's this lonesome horse? Is it Ocon?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy.
Again, don't need to, I would say don't need to keep telling me, but he does, because I do keep forgetting about it.
Great work.
122.6.
Fastest lap of the race.
Fine. It's fine.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go
Self-inflicted.
against that
Did it
finishing
again.
time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
It was Ocon. Did you? You watch those 3 seconds are going to come back to bite me at some point. Right, this is a much quicker lap. Got purple sector 1. Got green sector 2. Just had 2 stints of DRS. I want to rewind it a bit just so I set a new fastest lap. Just. So we've got Alonso. We've got Signs. Let me through, Alonso. Two Spanish drivers racing together. Did it again. Been awful with my braking. God. See, if I spun now, that would actually be a bit of an issue. Pretty sure Verstappen's still got another pit stop to do. I just thought I did it again then.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Good. Don't jinx me. I think I've got both the Mercedes here. And Sonoda. Okay, how I get away with that one, I do not know. Okay, Russell, Sonoda, Antonelli.
Okay, some information. on
Bortoletto's out.
Bortoletto. They're retiring from the race.
Oh yeah. Verstappen's just pitted. Yeah, there he is.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Right, so I've roughly got 20 laps left. And let's just say it's 125 a lap. No, it's less. Obviously depending on tyre wear and all that stuff, if I get a bit slower. I have about 25 minutes left ish. Will take me to about 20 past 3 in the morning, give or take.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
That was lapse of concentration on my end. My eyes just started to go a bit, and I've just realised how many laps are left, so I'm just
That
like,
front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
okay, one second, take another drinks break. Got the Pepsi Max on the go currently. Not that it does anything because there's no bloody sugar in it. I think it's just set to caffeine, you know. Oh, this is not yawning. But it is almost 3 in the morning, so it's understandable. Norris is in the pits. Let's see if I can catch him before he
Lando
comes
is
out.
coming in for his stop now.
Oh, he's coming out the pits now. Oh, the chrome does look nice, doesn't it? From what I saw of it. I think that's the other thing that excites me with some of the races is the special liveries they put on the cars. Like Red Bull's white one for Japan. One of the best looking ones they've ever done. I think one point Williams did their like classic look, which was awesome. Did you just try and unlap yourself? You saw that, right? You're so hard taken back. It's like, no you won't. I'm in the lead, motherfucker. Oh, he's trying to get back at me. It's like you are in fourth and you are a whole lap down. This isn't fighting for position. Oh, he's going to try and overtake me, the bastard. Well, it was fun for a bit, wasn't it, Norris? Keeps it interesting. I'll see if I can catch Leclerc and Verstappen now. As much as Norris doesn't want me to. Oh, here's Leclerc. There's an Alpine in the pits.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Very good. What's Verstappen just got a 10-second for? He must have just taken like some really big shortcut, or he collided with someone. How bizarre. I say it must have done something quite severe to get a 10-second. I maybe push another car off the track. I think Leclerc's just gone to the pits. Right, about 3/4 of the way through now. Well, we are 3/4 of the way through. And the eyes are starting to drop. I think where Max is and all this. He must be on like sector 2 by now. He dies of mine.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
We got the 2 Alpines here. I think the main challenge is to see if I can catch Verstappen before the end. 10 laps to go. I can do this. I wasn't joking about the 125 lap times. Catching up to Hulkenberg. I don't have Verstappen on my mini-map yet, so he must be quite a bit away still. Tiredness is really kicking in now. I feel like that's what the big challenge is now, rather than catch up Verstappen. It's just, can I stay awake for the rest of it? Yeah, okay, that was a bit of track limits there. Keep regaining the energy again. Okay, there's some sloppy driving. Might be off. Bloody hell.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
It's fine, I fixed it. I think I'll finally see Verstappen on the map. Come on, last laps. Last few laps. I can catch him.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too
It's
aggressive.
fine. It's fine. Right, there he is on the map. Can I catch him? Come on, almost there. Last 5 laps. God, my eyes are battling to stay alive. I think I'll upload this in the morning. So basically I'm going to finish this. Maybe we should go to bed straight away. I'll download it and then upload it to YouTube in the morning. Bloody hell. Yeah, apologies if you just hear the constant yawning. Like I said, I'm shattered. Partially self-inflicted. Mostly self-inflicted. Almost there. Oh god, almost slowed again. I shouldn't steer and yawn at the same time. I say I've got to be quite close now. I think he's overtaken a Williams by the looks of it. got 3 more laps. 2.5. It's right there. It's possible. He's overtaken both of them now. That's a bad turn. The question is, was he just being held up by them, or is he actually slow enough to catch? I need to start taking the turns better if I want to catch him. Thank you, Tynes. I believe you're next, Albon. Oh, I've got DRS2, great. Oh, clear the wall. Oh, clips Albon. Get out of the way. Can I get Verstappen on the final lap? Final lap coming up. Again, apologies, I've had a few quiet stints. I'm mainly just focusing on the race, trying not to fall asleep. But thank you if you have watched this video. Thought I'd start doing the outro now, just so the actual outro is not too long. I'm not hovering around. Yeah, I'm very excited for the actual Australian Grand Prix. Should be more exciting than this, hopefully. I'm putting that one back. That was crap on my behalf. But yeah, like I said, very excited for the new season. See what comes up, see what happens. I think my grip's starting to go a bit, actually. Come on, Max. Let me catch up to you. I wonder what I got the penalty for. Come on. Yes! Got him, thank God. Final lap of the race and I got him. Yeah, thank you for watching this stream / video. It'll be on YouTube in the morning / afternoon. Not going to upload now, basically I'm going to pretty much go straight to bed after I wrap this up. But there we go. That's hopefully the Australian curse.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Thanks for the coordination.
Yeah, hopefully the Australian curse is lifted. And Piastri have a good result.
And an award-winning day for Oscar Piastri as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
Yeah, roughly about 25 past 3 in the morning currently. So, yeah, like I said, I don't think I'm going to do much of the rest of the season. It depends what they do with F126 or if they just add it to this. We're playing Sonic Cross Worlds this weekend. Obviously, I'm working this weekend as well. FA Cup matches to watch.
And for the lucky three, it's time to stand on it.
Yeah. So,
And your winner today, the
that'll
man
be it.
from down
Again,
under.
apologies for yawning.
Congratulations,
It's approaching
Oscar
3:30 in the
Piastri.
morning. If you like this, then do follow me on YouTube. It's rBillington94. I believe it's just rBillington on Twitch. It is. basically both the logos are the same, and there'll be links up both onto each one. But yeah, that'll be it. And thank you for watching this, and I will hopefully see you in the
After
next
an event
one.
like that, who knows what the
Just
sport
waiting for it
has
to
in
finish.
store for us next time out. Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Right. Yeah, there we go. So that's it. Thank you for watching this, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.